Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I actually am wanting to share with you guys some recipes. I know that these are going to be kind of simple recipes, but they are calorie deficit friendly. They are delicious and it will make you feel so satisfied. So the first one I want to share with you is my breakfast, and it is so simple. So I'm going to share that with you guys, and then later tonight I'm going to show you guys what I make for dinner. And I'm really excited about this dinner, so stay tuned because they are going to be great. Okay guys, so this might be potentially the most boring breakfast ever, the most boring recipe ever, but I promise you it's so good. So I just take my food scale and I turn it on, and then I turn it to grams, and then this isn't hot at all, this is just freshly clean, and then I tear it out. See if you can, might be a little bit better. Okay, so one serving of these shredded hash browns is 85 grams, and I do 2 servings. So I'm just going to measure out what's left in the bag because there's not a whole lot left. Okay, so there's 146 grams left in here. So I have 20 more grams left. And this is just same bag, it's just a new one. Okay, so here we have well, I guess now it's 169 grams, which is 2 servings of the shredded potatoes. And then to the shredded potatoes, I'm just going to spray them with some of this canola cooking spray from Costco. I use a lot just because I don't want them to stick to the pan. And then I'm going to add some garlic and herb Mrs. Dash. Some garlic powder. I am trying to stay salt free as much as I can. And by that I mostly mean I just am not adding salt to anything. So, oh, and these are just chopped onions, and then I take my little spatula here and I mix them up. And now I'm just going to put these on the pan, on the stove, and I'm going to cook them on about medium heat for, I don't know, 10 or so minutes, just until they're done to my liking. I like them a little crispier, so I cook mine a little bit longer. Okay, so while the hash browns are cooking up, I'm just going to cut up this jalapeno chicken sausage. These are from Walmart. I'll insert the picture of the packaging right here. I just don't have it anymore. I threw it away, but so I'm just going to cut this up, and then this is what I'm going to add to the hash browns when they're just a little bit more done. Okay, so the hash browns are done almost to how I like them. So now all I'm going to do is add my chicken sausage in. This is a fully cooked chicken sausage, so you really just have to warm it up. But I do like a little bit of like cooked spots, brown spots on the chicken sausage. So now I just am going to let this kind of do its thing for about maybe 5 or so minutes. Okay, so this is done. Let me show you what this looks like. So this is it finished. So I'm just going to dump this on my plate. It is a really good amount of food. The potatoes are 140 calories and the jalapeno chicken sausage is 170 calories. And then I have one more thing I add to it. Some ketchup. So I put, oh, this is my son's bottle. He's about ready to wake up from nap, so I made that for him. So I put my plate on my scale, and this says that 1 tablespoon is 17 grams. I like to use 2 tablespoons. So it's set on grams. So we're going to do 32 grams. That's 1. Okay, that's a little more, but that's fine. Sometimes the scales take a second to register what you're putting on there, but this is the finished breakfast. And again, the ketchup now is 40 calories, the potatoes are 140 calories, and the chicken sausage is 170 calories. Okay, so here was my first little quick recipe for you. This is breakfast. I'm going to eat this, and then I'll be back to show you my dinner. With this breakfast, I also usually have a coffee. If you're interested in how I make my coffee, I'll link my video down below where I showed you how I do my coffee. So, breakfast. I almost forgot to film this because I'm doing this a little early, so I kind of forgot I was filming. Sorry, this is a mess. But this is just a little bit of onion and green bell pepper. I am sauteing up in just a teeny tiny bit of butter for the dinner tonight. I am doing this early. We have some commitments tonight, and so I wanted to make sure I had enough time to make it. If we have to reheat it, that's fine. But Oliver. Okay, so this is green pepper and onion sauteing, and I will show you what I do next. Okay, so in here I have 80/20 lean ground beef that I browned up, and then I drained it and I rinsed it, and then I added the peppers and the onions. And then over here boiling, I just have a box of these penne noodles. I did put some of the mixture of the hamburger, onions, and peppers aside for myself, and then I will end up doing the same with the noodles. I'll take about a cup of those. And then I have some zucchini spiralized here that I'm going to mix with my portion of the noodles and the beef. So the next step is I am going to mix in some of this cottage cheese. This is fat-free. We have eaten some of it. Ideally, we'd have a whole container, but this is what we have. I'm going to put probably about 2 scoops. So I would say maybe I'm doing maybe just about a 1/4 cup in mine, and then the rest of it I'm going to put into my husband's mixture. And then after that, I am going to add a 1/2 cup of this sauce to my mixture and the rest of it into his. Okay, so the last step for mine is I am just boiling these zoodles, and then I will mix it in with my little dish here. And this is what the bigger dish looks like all mixed together. And then I will be adding cheese to this one, and after these zoodles are done, I will be topping this one with cheese as well. Okay, so when I was filming this, my son was having an extremely hard time, so I decided just to voice over here, but all I'm saying here is that the zoodles are done and I've mixed them in, and I am now just going to top it all with some cheese. And when I am done topping it with cheese, I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so here they are. I baked both of them at 350 for about 15 minutes. Jake already ate a good amount of his. He had to leave sooner than we did. And this one is mine. Oliver will also be having a little bit of this one. So when I go to eat mine, I will show you what it looks like plated. But I mean, it's a good amount. That's how deep it is in the pan. And I can have all of this. All of this pan fits into my calories for the day. So I will show you what it looks like plated when I get there. Okay, so I really wanted to show you guys me plating this. I am so sorry the lighting is so bad. My kitchen is so dark and the sun is going down. So just bear with me. See if I can do this with one hand. I can have the whole tray, but I'm going to just, oh no. Well, I am going to just start with 1/2 of the pan and see how I'm feeling. I don't want to eat it all just because I can. I want to make sure I really actually am wanting it. So I'm going to start with this half. Okay guys, I'm going to grab on some of this spaghetti bake, and I'll make sure to write all the recipes that I did today in the description box. I know they were really simple and probably not that complicated, but when you're on a weight loss journey, you don't want complicated. You want easy and simple. You want to be able to follow along with the recipe and not take too much effort and too much time. So that's why I think these recipes were great to share with you, and they're super tasty. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have anything that you'd like to see me make, or if you have any recipe suggestions, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!